The number of coronavirus cases continue to rise with 14 more persons including 11 from Kashmir and 3 from Jammu testing positive on Wednesday in J&K, taking the total number of infected people to 139. In its daily media bulletin of the COVID-19 situation, the administration said 130 are active cases, 103 cases are from Kashmir and 27 from Jammu division. India has reported 773 new COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours, with the total number of corona-positive patients in the country climbing to 5,194. Till date, 402 people have been discharged and 32 people died yesterday. The Health Ministry said on Wednesday across the country, as many as 149 people have died after testing positive for the deadly pathogen. With strict containment measures in place to lock down red zones with total restriction of people's movement, the Union Territory of Ladakh has done well to tackle the COVID-19 pandemic as 2 more persons have recovered from the disease. With this, the number of recovered persons in one of the most sparsely populated regions in the country goes up to 11. In a step towards preservation of Srinagar's Dal and Nigeen lakes, the Jammu and Kashmir Union Territory government on Wednesday banned construction of new houseboats on the 2 iconic water bodies and also ordered categorization based on the facilities on the existing ones. The UT administration has been approved a policy to regulate the functioning and operation of houseboats in the water bodies that attract a large number of domestic and foreign tourists. A Jaish-e-Mohammed terrorist commander was killed in an encounter with security forces in the Sopur area of Baramulla district of Jammu and Kashmir on Wednesday. The killed terrorist has been identified as Sajjad Nawab Dar. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Wednesday suggested it will not be possible to lift the nationwide lockdown on April 14 as the country reported more than 5,000 cases of the coronavirus disease. The Prime Minister talked about the complete lockdown during a meeting with the floor leaders of political parties represented in Parliament. The meeting was held through video conference and it included members of parties with 4 or more members in Parliament. The 270-kilometer-long Jammu-Srinagar National Highway connecting Kashmir with the rest of the country was reopened on Wednesday after remaining closed for few morning hours due to fresh landslides and shooting stones triggering by rain. However, only essential commodity vehicles were allowed to ply on the highway. The Jammu and Kashmir administration is upgrading the facilities in the designated hospitals to provide level 3 treatment to the patients in the wake of increase in COVID-19 cases over the past few weeks. The level 3 hospitals have pulmonologists around the clock, ICU teams, ventilators, anesthetic support, oxygen support, ventilation facility physicians and other facilities. Strict restrictions on the movement of people in Kashmir to contain the spread of coronavirus were enforced for the 21st consecutive day on Wednesday, even as authorities in the city banned religious congregations on the occasion of Shab-e-Barat. Officials said tight curbs were in place across the valley in view of the surge in the number of positive cases in Kashmir. The J&K Union Territory administration has fixed April 18 as deadline to clear the snow from Mughal Road and make it traffic-worthy to the Mughal Road division of the R&B department, as administration is facing hardships to push essential supplies to Kashmir Valley through the Jammu-Srinagar National Highway via Rambal. Official sources said that snow clearance work is being carried out at war footing on historic Mughal Road between Shopian in Kashmir and Baflias in Punt district of Jammu region for the last about 3 days. Machines have been deployed on both the sides of the Pir Panchal mountains and large portion of the road is said to have been cleared by the agency. The Northern Railway has converted 6 train coaches into isolation wards to help the Jammu administration fight coronavirus. With the increasing COVID-19 cases in Jammu and Kashmir, the Northern Railways has come forward to help the doctors fight the deadly virus. The coaches have been parked at Jammu Tawi railway station and will be moved accordingly to the requirement. The closed shops and dhabas along the Jammu-Srinagar National Highway have not only impacted the people association with them, but also a number of monkeys and other stray animals who were dependent on these shops for their survival, essentially the food provided by these small stalls. The youth of Jammu from different localities on Wednesday fed these monkeys on the highway with fruits and bread. Due to the lockdown, there is no movement of vehicles on the highway and the travellers used to feed them on the way. District Development Commissioner Nazeem Zai Khan launched a website rambansahayog.com to register the volunteers who can help in fight against COVID-19 pandemic. Speaking on the occasion, DDC said that district administration has taken this novel initiative for ensuring better coordination among various departments besides mitigating the difficulties of the general public caused by the ongoing lockdown following the outbreak of COVID-19 pandemic. The army on Wednesday paid rich tributes to 5 soldiers who were martyred in an encounter which ensued after alert troops foiled an infiltration bid from Pakistan-occupied Kashmir in Keran sector in North Kashmir district of Kupwara on Sunday. 5 heavily armed infiltrators were also killed in the gunfight. The crime branch on Wednesday produced a preliminary charge sheet against the kingpin of a gang which allegedly duped people in Rajouri district of crores on the pretext of doubling their money. The accused, Mohammad Tayyab Chaudhary, led the gang which operated Habala E-Commerce Private Limited. The company allegedly took money from several people after promising to return double the amount of their investment. While the ongoing lockdown to control the spread of coronavirus has ground life to a halt for most people across the country, timber smugglers have stepped up their activities in Jammu and Kashmir's Bhadrawah Valley to inflict maximum damage in minimum time. Over a dozen cases of timber smuggling were reported in Bhadrawah Forest Division on Tuesday alone, even as forest officials have joined hands with police and ramped up operations to arrest the alarming trend. A sizable chunk of the 29 million doses of hydroxychloroquine bought by the US to combat the coronavirus pandemic is from India. President Donald Trump has said as he acknowledged that Prime Minister Narendra Modi was great when he sought his help to allow the sale of the anti-malaria drug to treat the growing numbers of COVID-19 patients in America. Trump and Prime Minister Modi spoke over the phone last week. During the call, Trump requested Modi to lift the hold on the American order of hydroxychloroquine, of which India is the major producer.
Of doses, for the country. The country bought
29 million.
Direction. We have more than 29 million doses, and that's a lot. And we have others. I spoke with Prime Minister Modi. They have a lot of it comes out of India, and I asked him if it would be okay if he'd release it.